go. Oh, cause I said so. What up, girl? Yeah, somebody, people in here already? Okay. Finally, YouTube is not slow on the draw, huh? Shout out to the people in the chat. Happy Saturn's Day to the peoples. I still only see cause I said so. So, YouTube is slow on the draw. What the hell up, YouTube? God damn it, what's going on? Oh, there they go. Zyda Great, Gerald Jelks, Brother L. Wise, DD, Emmanuel Townsend, AJ Need Money, me too. We where they get that beat from? What up, Professor C? Some chick named Star. What up? Immortal 9, King Walk, Wayne Wallace, London Show. What's cracking? Spread the wealth. Bar Heavy J, True Knowledge. Stephen Williams, what's cracking? Nia Shelton, Carmen Lopez, what up? Richard Harper, Sherrod Campbell, what's cracking? Brian Bennett, Nazarene X, what's cracking? Danzy Ashaka, what's cracking? Ancient Soul, Sean Edie, Trav Nebula, Grigori, what is that? Salamanca? I hope I got Samalanka. I hope I got it. If I didn't, sorry, I didn't mean to mess it up. Ray Brown, Craig McCrae, Adwo, El Bay. I think that's it. Neon Black, what's cracking? DJ Sherm, El Dragon, Amaru Khan, Top Notch Rocker, Chaz McFly, what's cracking? And Divinity Warrior, True Moore, what's cracking? Willie Boyland, what's up, y'all? Man, I think I got everybody. Hope I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. What up, everybody? What's popping on this hot ass? Almost didn't do one today. It's hot as hell in here, y'all. Goddamn, you don't hear the fans going on, so sorry. Shit, it was either this or no damn news today. So I think y'all we had to come to a compromise on this. But I know it's hotter. I know people been telling me, oh man, you with the bullshit. You in California, it's not hot. Well look, it's hot for California. I don't want to hear that bull crap. That's relative. Hot is relative, damn it. If I say 87 feel like 107, that's what it feel like. Shit, I don't give a damn if you got 100% humidity where you at. Right now in California, 87 is hot as hell. You understand me? So, and then in the house is even hotter. So, we're gonna see how we get through this today. Again, everybody who, if you ordered any packages, the packages are gone. So just give it some time. It'll be there. Should be there by the end of the week. Again, everybody, we don't have a special going on right now, but if you order the Great Book of Melanin Research, well, other than the regular special I have, is if you order the hard copy Great Book of Melanin Research, you get the whole police stop law package for free. This is a $200 value. Y'all be acting like this is supposed to come with the book. It doesn't. I don't have to offer this with the book. The book by itself, just to print this out is almost $200. It's a big ass book, and it's cost a lot of money to print it out. So this is free for y'all. So this is y'all thinking making money? No, this is free. So if you order the hard copy, Great Book of Melanin Research, again, you get the whole police stop law package for free. That includes, boom, and 1 deck of flashcards. I usually give you guys more flashcards when we have an overflow of flashcards, but we don't have that right now. So you get 1 deck of flashcards. So make sure you get over and support. That's at realnagas.com. If you want any of those things individually, including the crack scene exemption letters, the religious one or the liability one for your bosses. The religious one is for bosses and businesses if they try to keep you out. You can get these at knowyourrightsfoundation.org, only at knowyourrightsfoundation.org. I don't have them on realnagas.com. So go there. If you want any of these things individually, and if you want the flashcards, the law and government flashcards, volume 2, you have to go to realnoggins.com right now. We don't have them up on knowyourrightsfoundation.org. Sorry, we will have them up very soon. Man, who was that? Eagle Eyes Readings. Thank you. Damn. Appreciate you. So I'm definitely interested in what you have to say about Robert Lee Kemp's book. His course is also full of valuable information. Oh yeah, Robert Lee Kemp got his information from man. I wasn't about to talk about that, but I mean, I do want to talk about astrology, but he got his information from these ladies from the book called Sacred Symbols of the Ancients. Do I have it over there? I don't know. All right. So I don't have the cover. The cover fell out. But this book is called Sacred Symbols of the Ancients. This is the first book in the card astrology book. Well, it's not the first one. The very first book is called the Mystic Card Book. That goes back to that was created in the 1800s. This was made in 1950 by these what's the lady's name? I think her name is So the first part I forgot the author. Just look up Sacred Symbols of the Ancients. You should be able to find it. I think it's like Edith something. But so this is the first book. So if you really want to get into card astrology and really break it down, get into this one right here first. This is where he gets all of his information from, is this book. Oh, it's called the Mystic Textbook. That's the original card book. It's called the Mystic Textbook. And it's written in the 1800s. That's where all this cardology and all that shit, it comes from. The modern system of cardology comes from that book. It's called the Mystic Textbook. However, the system of cardology goes back to ancient Kemet. The astrology and dealing with the card system and all that, these symbols were written on the temples in Kemet. So we go back a long way with this astrology stuff. So again, if you want the great book, the volume 2 flashcards, just go to realnoggins.com. We don't have them on Know Your Rights Foundation, not yet. We will have them very soon. We're getting the whole website revamped, so we just got to take a minute. And We Juice, the homie just dropped these off. He came through in the nick of time. Always coming in at the last minute, Timmy Tight Top. But he came through at the last minute. I got my surprisingly sweet back. This is the dope one. This is the best one. This is the grapefruit, cantaloupe, and pear off the chain. It's the best one to me. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, brother. Then this is the watermelon. This is the watermelon with watermelon mint and ginger off the chain. Delicious. And then we have the 2 green juices because I need to, stay a little healthy until I get back to my cleanse. And this is the kale metabolizer. This is celery, parsley, kale, apple, lime, ginger, and cayenne pepper. Clean you out. Stay next to the bathroom. And then right here, this is quick stalking me. This is celery. Celery is good for your digestion. Anybody don't know about celery? If you drink a glass of celery juice in the morning when you wake up, man, it all kinds of medicinal purposes. Healing your digestive system. If you have bad digestion, do this every morning. It'll heal your digestive system. Man, celery is no joke, and it's a good way to hydrate you. It's also another good way to hydrate you. So this is quit stalking me. It's all celery. All right, make sure you. Oh, so his website is down right now. So he told me that if you want to order, please text him. Just text him your order at 323-864-4425. Again, that's 323-864-4425. Mention the promo code 5OFFJUICE and he'll give you 5% off. We Juice for sure. And then last thing is Beal sauce. I haven't shown y'all Beal sauce in a minute, but I've been scarfing this down since I've been off my cleanse. Look at that shit is almost gone. Gotta order me another one. Thank you, Bill. If it ain't Bill, it ain't real. But this the Schmuckatelli, the best one. Somebody told me they took my advice. Shout out to Monique. She took my advice. I told you guys, try this. If you have a Trader Joe's, get Trader Joe's sriracha garlic, organic sriracha barbecue sauce. Mix this schmuckatelli in there, and then send me all your money and your valuables for putting you onto this. Cause you gonna thank me. You gonna want to thank me so damn. You gonna send me all your. You gonna send me your house deed, your cars. You gonna send me all of it. Cause this is off the chain. Shout out to Beal Sauce. Go to bealsauce.com. BEALE sauce.com. If you want to get in on some of the lovely goodness that is Trader Joe's sriracha barbecue sauce. That's the organic sriracha barbecue sauce and the schmuckatelli. God damn. God damn. All right there, Bill Sauce. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Oh, conceptual elixirs. Brother, you said you sent me something in the post office box. I checked the post office box. It wasn't there. The P.O. box, they said they hadn't seen anything from that. Went there. It was nothing in there from you. So hit me up again. I'll give you the address again. I don't know if you copied it properly or whatever, but I'll give you the address again. But appreciate you though. Thank you for the support, brother. But I don't know if it was stolen or whatever, but it wasn't in the thing. Sorry about that, bro. All right, everybody, let's get on with the news because it's hot as hell in here. So we're gonna get on in here and get up out of here. Make sure you take your shoes off. Take your shoes off when you enter the crib, please. That means hit the like button for all the new people in here. All the new people, appreciate you. Welcome to the real Naga's news, the Naga news, and let's get it. So, did you see there was a non-surgical Decepticon? I don't know if you saw this in the news. So there was a non-surgical, meaning they hadn't transitioned. They still claim, well, they still have all the regular parts. So this is supposed to be a dude. I gotta say it like that, because when I talk about Decepticons, you a dude under. So the dude is a dude who says he's a woman, right? But hasn't cut off nothing. Still has everything. Very pudgy dude. Like this motherfucker ain't no little dude. He's very pudgy. Round, stubby nigga. Round, stubby, pudgy little nigga. And he changed his thing, and now he wants to play rugby. So he was playing rugby over in England. Now, I don't know if you've seen the video. This shit is crazy. This dude is huge. This is a big ass pudgy dude. Like this motherfucker is large as hell. He looked like James Corden. Y'all seen the late night, the late show, whatever that show is with James Corden? This dude looked like James Corden. He looked like James Corden. And if y'all don't know what rugby is football, American football without the pads. So you give a nigga a ball, they run and bow. And bow. So this fool is over there laying the hat on these bitches. Like, these chicks is getting the ball running, and all of a sudden, boom! They getting their fucking head knocked off. You're like, oh shit. This nigga over there is killing these bitches. So much so, 3 chicks had to be taken to the hospital. This nigga's over there, bow! What you say, bitch? That's what I'm talking about. They're getting mangled over there by this fool. 3 had to go to the hospital, taken out on stretchers. And they still pushing this shit. They're still pushing men and women are the same. What are you motherfucking talking about? This dude is motherfucking goddamn, this nigga is Ray Lewis killing women over there in the rugby league. And nobody, and the funny thing is, they all want to, you know, walk the woke line. They want to crip walk on a tightrope, on a woke tightrope. But nobody want to say nothing. So even the women that's getting smashed and mangled, they tight-lipped. And then the women on the team, the women that's on the team, so there was a reporter, there was a dude on the field asking questions like, how are you doing this? What are you? And so all the women on the team, they came over and started hugging the nigga like, we've got you. No, we've got you. Come here. We have you. And all of them started hugging the motherfucker and shit like this bitch ass nigga was a soft goddamn pile of Cool Whip. This nigga, we've got you. No, this nigga is killing bitches on the field. Like, pow! And then when somebody asked this nigga, wait a minute, don't you feel anything about killing these bitches on the... And then he, no, come here. We've got you. It's okay. You're fine. We're fine. Get out of here. Back away. Get away. This is what they telling the reporter nigga. Get away, go away. You know what? Yeah, because this motherfucker on your team. He killing bitches for y'all. If you were the bitches who was on the field getting cut in half by this fat ass motherfucking pudgy ass nigga who claiming he a woman, there's no way in hell that you come here. We've got you. Like, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out of here, they killing these women. So yeah, since it's an advantage for you, it's all gravy. Put that nigga on the other team. Put him on the other goddamn team. Then talk that bullshit. Come here, we've got... That's what they gonna do. They gonna be on the field. This nigga gonna be running. Come here, we've got you. This motherfucker gonna run over them bitches. Right up down their back. So it's all, you know, you see it's a game. That it's all cool when his nigga on my team. He on my team? Wait a minute. He on our team? You sure? You sure? Oh shit, I don't see nothing wrong with the shit, nigga. Right, nigga? Everybody deserve to be who they are. Why can't we just be who we are? Huh? Shit, nigga. Hey, nigga, you good? Don't worry about it, nigga. And then when we get ready to bring you out, you do what you do, okay? Okay. But why we all can't be who we are? Like, he on my team, right? This is some bullshit. Man, I hope y'all seen that video. That shit, that shit was hilarious. We've got you. If you don't get your big burly ass out of here, nigga. But this is where we're going. And then, how come this is the thing? Somebody tell me this. How come it's only women? When somebody is a Decepticon woman or the trans woman, the narrative or the mantra is always trans women are real women, right? That's the mantra. Trans women are women. But they try to tell real women that you some type of cis woman. They're women, but you a cis woman, right? Okay. This is what we doing. We gonna take the woman word. We gonna take women. We just gonna thank you. Appreciate that. And then here we gonna leave you something. You take the CIS. It's called cis. It means you was a woman from birth, so don't worry, it's yours. It means you was a woman from birth. We just gonna take this little word woman over here for us. But you a cis woman, which still means you was a woman at birth. So you shouldn't feel nothing about it. That's because we ain't really changing your name. It's the same thing. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. But why do trans women always say trans women are real women, but you never hear trans men, that mantra for trans men? You never hear trans men are real men. Tell me if you heard that. Somebody heard that. You know why? Because as soon as you say that shit, a man is going to be like, bitch, let's get it on then, bitch. Pop, pop, pop. Let's get it on, bitch. Pop, 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 pop. They going to start. Let me see if your ass is a real man. Because real men know what that means when you say you a man. Oh, we gonna test that shit. Men test each other all day, every goddamn day. That's just how that shit is. So if you say you a real man, you a real man. Trans men is real men. We gonna put that shit to the goddamn test. Get your ass on over here. Lift that 100-pound block right there, bitch. Put it on your back. Let's see. Put it on your shoulder. Let's carry it over here. Because a man would have no problem picking up a 100-pound thing, just throwing it over their shoulder and rolling out with no problem. And doing it multiple times. Whoop, bop, sheep, bow. Whoop, sheep, bow. So they gonna get tested, and knowing damn well they will never hold up to that test. Trans men are real men. Get the fuck out of here. So you only hear that on one side, and that's because the trans men are men, which is why they're aggressive in pushing that bullshit. That's why they so damn aggressive in pushing it, because they men. It's testosterone, which would be the same reason that trans women who call themselves men don't test real men, because they know they ain't got nowhere near the amount of testosterone as a real man, and they get their damn faces smashed in. If you call yourself a real man. So this is all bullshit. But shout out to the team who got him on their team. They like, nigga, we good. He on our team, right? Our team? You sure? I don't see nothing wrong. Nigga, we R. Kelly over here, nigga. I don't see nothing wrong. So, you can see who's with the bullshit. What up, Faith Ford? What's cracking, girl? So, moving along. Moving right along. So there was a secret Chinese biolab that was raided in Fresno, California. Did y'all see that story? Secret Chinese biolab raided in California. Nobody knew about it. Just sitting here. It was in Fresno, California. And the reason they got raided was some bullshit. It was like for they weren't doing some sanitary, they weren't keeping up the property or something like that. So they got warned, and then I think an inspector came back to check the property, and they went in and they found a goddamn Chinese biolab in that bitch. Like, what the fuck? It was, what they have in there? They had COVID-19 was in there, hepatitis, HIV, herpes, E. coli, and a whole bunch of other shit. Just sitting in the lab. A whole bunch of other bullshit just sitting in the lab. But if you've seen the pictures of the lab, oh my God, the lab looked like a goddamn meth crack house. It was beakers and shit all over the place, little test tubes and beakers, all the trash and food. And, man, it shit looked like, it was crazy. They found a bunch of dead rats and then a bunch of live ones. Like tortured rats and shit. They found a bunch of dead rats and a bunch of live rats. This shit is crazy. They was testing, they was doing the testing on the rats with the damn whatever was in there. Now this is in Fresno, California. This ain't too far from me. Fresno not that far from me. So, god damn. Right up under your nose. They said they had no idea how they got the lab, this stuff, into America. How many more secret Chinese biolabs are in America? This shit was just in this was in a little office building. Small little office building, no major big ass building, small little office building, little offshoot office building on the side that they just rented some space, but wasn't doing the upkeep on. Got a notice, didn't follow through. Then they went back and like, nigga, didn't we tell you to clean up around this bitch? And they was like, you mean this? Nigga, you mean this? Hey, nigga, we was gonna get to it. And they was like, nigga, they start going through there. So that shit is crazy. That they got, if you see, please look at the pictures. It look like a straight up crack house. Any of those viruses can get loose. And then we have, boom, another Pandeezy. Because the first Pandeezy wasn't a real Pandeezy. If y'all don't know, that was a staged fake. But this, they got real V's in the lab that can actually get out. Somebody can just take it on they can carry it on their pants, on their sleeve when they leave the lab. Could be on their keys, on their shoe. They can carry that shit anywhere. So we need to be aware of what's going on. China. Now, did America know? You think America's in on this? Because we just saw Fauci was funding the biolabs over in the Wu-Tang biolab, allegedly. It's real. We know it's true, but you know how YouTube is full of shit. So allegedly, we see that Fauci was funding, and the NIH was funding the Wu-Tang labs over in China. So, and then they also have labs here in America. We know that for a fact. They got labs in South Carolina, I think in North Carolina and South Carolina. So we know the NIH got these labs where they're doing these tests. So are they secretly allowing the Chinese, because they're in business with Chinese, are they secretly allowing these niggas over here to produce this shit? And are they producing it, getting ready for the next Pandeezy? Because nobody was supposed to find this, apparently. But shout out to the karmic universe, because that's all that was. They got found by karma. That was straight up karma, how they got found, because there's no way that they should have been. It was a small little lab in Fresno. So shout out to the universe. Just had to let y'all know about that. We're gonna talk more about the V in a second. But before we do, moving right along, it wasn't a big news week, but we got some things we can go over. But so did you see that this week? Is it this week? Next week. Next week, the BRICS are meeting. The BRICS summit is happening in South Africa. They got 74 countries. 74 countries are showing up. Yo, it is 400 and some people in here, only 260 likes. Come on with the bull crap, y'all. Take your shoes off. Take your goddamn shoes off, you damn uncouth. No class having. No, take your shoes off, please. That means hit the like button. So 74 countries are in South Africa next week for the BRICS summit. And the main topic they're talking about, other than what the BRICS, the money, whatever, the currency, the BRICS currency, what it'll be backed by, which is gold, which is going to be hell for the dollar. They can get this shit backed by gold. But then the other thing was how these countries can get themselves off the American titty. Off the American ball suck. They're like, y'all niggas got one ball, your mouth attached to one of the American balls, and you won't let it go. Look here, we're gonna give you a set of new balls. You can attach to both of these balls. No, but they saying, look, y'all need to detach from the American ball sack. That's how we're gonna be able to move this dollar. If you don't let go, it's like you can accept our dollar, but if we don't change the way you do the monetary your transactions, as far as the dollar being the main system of exchange, the main medium of exchange, then we're not gonna have nothing. So that's what they're working on. 74 countries is in South Africa. This whole shit is about to change. I hope y'all been preparing, getting dollars, because you want to keep dollars, even though they're trying to move away from dollars. You get some dollars, y'all. Get some dollars, gold, silver, dollars. Make sure you get all of that, because the Bank of International Settlements, this is the BIS, this is the this is the main bank. Wade is the top nigga, right? Everybody else is way down here. So the Bank of International Settlements, they told 95% of the global GDP countries they need to be on a CBDC, central banking digital currency, by 2025. So that's what, another year and a half? Less than a year and a half? All the countries, all global countries, have to be on a central banking digital currency by 2025. And so they said that 95% of them right now they either have one beta testing, or they're in the process of producing one. This shit is going crazy, yo. They're not going to stop. They really are trying to flip the monetary system, which means when they do that, that's a final medium of control. If they can control how you exchange goods and services, then they have you, because that's your way of life. That's how you live. The exchange of goods and services is how we live. And if they can control the exchange of goods and services, then they control every aspect of life. They can tell you, all right, no, your money's not good to spend over there. You can spend it back here. We don't fuck with them. Can't do that. They just did that. A bank just, I think it was last week, a bank cut ties with somebody because they didn't like his politics. They didn't like his damn politics. It's crazy. When did this start? When did my politics have any bearing on me putting money in your bank? This is ridiculous shit. So that CBDC is coming. Also, it's a part of that Agenda 2030, which also in Agenda 2030 they talked about the UN being the so the UN, not only them being the main, not the UN, but the head of the UN being the top, like an emperor in case of any emergency, global emergency. But then also the UN is implementing a disinformation board, a world disinformation board. So they're going to be in all countries, basically checking to see if you are lying. Well, if you putting out what they call misinformation about them and the pandeezy and the crack scenes and all that. So just letting y'all know, man, this is, you know what to do. I've been telling you guys what to do. I don't just offer you problems with no solution. If they're doing this, then you do the opposite of that. If they're trying to go to central banking digital currency, then you stay with traditional currency. The more you do that, the more you pile that up, the harder it is for them to implement that system. So gold, silver, Federal Reserve notes, even though they say they're not supposed to be worth anything, if they shut the system down, they're a medium of exchange to us. We know that. Again, remember, currency is just what we consciously decide on what it is. So if we know the dollar to be a medium of exchange, we can still use that in a time of crisis. So don't let them tell you that the dollar's out of here. APMEX is where I get my gold. Again, apmex.com. APMEX is where I get my gold and silver. Apmex.com. So then, moving along, did you see that? So there was a new email that came out. This is going back to the crack scene. There was a new email that was obtained by the FOIA request. So somebody put in a FOIA request for the cat, the head of the cat. This lady, which is Rachel something, I forgot her name, but they put in a FOIA request for her emails. Now I talked about something like this before in a conversation that she had with another person, but this was an email. This was emails that she. This is an email that she was doing. So she was on TV, at one time, literally like at this time. So she was on TV saying that the crack scenes was this, and this. 95% effective, boom, boom, boom. But in the email, she said that we know that they don't work, but we need to push for the mandates anyway. Why? Why you need to push for the mandates anyway? If you, first of all, they had knowledge. They was telling you it was 95% effective, but she knew the shit didn't work. There's a million videos of this bitch on TV talking about how effective the goddamn crack scene is. That's some fucked up shit. She should be going to jail. But she said she knew that it wasn't, but we had to push for the mandates. Why did we have to push for the mandates? Remember, she was put in there right soon as Biden got elected. She was brand new. She was literally selected to do this, to put in the Pandeezy, the lockdown system. She was specifically picked for that. Why? Who was she, why was she still pushing for that? Again, we know, we know why she was doing. We know the plan, Fauci's and the whole, we know the plan. We know what was going down. But, you know, this is more of a rhetorical question. We know what she was doing. She was full of shit, but now she's caught this week. So she out here trying to deny all the shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Rachel, isn't that your, this you right here in this email saying, we know it's not effective, but let's push for the mandates anyway. That's not you. This ain't your, wait a minute, look who at the top of this email. What's it, ain't that your name? So they just pull that shit on that bitch. And she can't say nothing. She don't know what to say after that. And then the data also showed, this is messed up. They also showed that they knew, oh no, the new data showed, or new data that just came out shows that the mask that you were wearing after 1 hour is harmful to the body. 1 hour. Those N95 masks that they were talking about, 1 hour after one, excuse me. Shit. A lot of fans blowing shit in my eye. But after 1 hour of wearing a mask, your body goes into, it starts to, it's like, what's that called? Is it hypoxia when you start breathing carbon dioxide? Is that what it is? Instead of oxygen, your body starts breathing off carbon dioxide. I think that's the word. If it's not, somebody put it in there. When your body starts breathing starts using carbon dioxide instead of oxygen. 1 hour of wearing that. And they told us, mask up. I mean, schools, airports, restaurants, concerts, hospitals. Well, what else am I missing? I'm missing something. You had to mask up for every goddamn thing. And it was already shown that Fauci said that it was just some shit on the fly. He made that shit up on the fly. Because he first came out, he said masks didn't work. So the new study is really the old study. The new study is the old study that, what is it called? Yeah, it's a hypoxia. Oh, wait, what is it? Hypercarbia? Thank you, hypercarbia. Thank you. It's called hypercarbia. When your body starts using too much CO2. Hypercarbia. So that's what goes down when you wearing them damn masks. And Fauci told you that, to his credit. To one of the few things he did that was right. But to his credit, when he first came out, he did say the mask don't work. He said that shit don't work. He was caught in an interview. Yeah, you're gonna get maybe 10%. Nah, that don't work. And then he got a phone call. What the fuck you say, Fauci? Who the hell told your bitch ass to go on there and going off script, nigga? Get back out there and you tell them masks are great. You know, guys, and with further research, we've come to find out, we've come to break down in the lab that the N95, but maybe not the cough mask, but the N95 mask, the one that really it contours to your face, those are great. Those are the most effective. Like this nigga, hey, okay, I got it. Just know, I love living. No, I don't want to suicide myself. Okay, thank you. This nigga he didn't want no suicides. He didn't want no Bill Clinton hanging from a tree with a shotgun wound to his chest with no shotgun. He didn't want that shit. It's like, nigga, keep that shotgun hanging shit away from me. Masks are great, everyone. Masks are great. But apparently they're not. The new science is the old science. And we all knew that. So, and it's all coming out, you guys. We are in the age of Aquarius. They can't hide anything. They can't hide anything. All of it is coming out. Even all the fuckery that you're used to, that they're used to keeping under the rug, and the secret society bullshit, and the black ops, and all of this stuff is coming out right now. We are in the age of Aquarius, the age of information. When that flipped, when that great conjunction happened in 2020, that was the wrap for them. Everything is coming out. It's got boom, 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 boom. They can't hide anything. Every time it happens, boom, it's over here, it's over here, it's over here, it's over here. So, shout out to the universe in the new age, because this means that their plans that usually work because they're able to keep everything secret, not happening this time. So, moving along, moving right along. You see, they finally got your boy Trump. They finally got your boy Trump. I think they're gonna get him this time, y'all. They're gonna get that. I think they may get him this time. With the so they got this nigga on so many goddamn charges. This shit is crazy. They showed though his defense attorney, she just came out and showed that the pattern. Every time Biden, some shit comes out with Biden, or Hunter Biden, or Daddy Biden, excuse me, anytime some shit comes out with Daddy Biden or Baby Biden, the very next day, Trump get charged. It's happened like 3 or 4 times. 3 times. He's been charged 3 times, 3 indictments. So each time, before the indictment, Trump's indictment, the day before, some information came out about the corruption of the Bidens. How much they was bribery and extorting money and all of this shit. He said, if they can't prove it, wait, no. But we talk, so the new charges are conspiracy. See, this is why y'all need to learn the law. Well, y'all get in here, again, start learning this goddamn law. Conspiracy charges doesn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do it. You just have to conspire. Conspiring in the law is just as bad as doing it. That's crazy, right? If you come together with somebody to plot some bullshit, some illegal stuff, but you don't go through with it, you can get drummed up on conspiracy charges. So what they're trying to say is he had conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to what was it? To thwart an election, conspiracy to defraud the public about votes or some shit. So what they're trying to say is he knew. So this is part of the chart. They're trying to say that he knew that what he was saying was wrong, and that he incited the riot on January 6th, right? So he knew that the election, this is what they're trying to say, he knew the election wasn't rigged. He knew it wasn't rigged because apparently he got all this information because he went to court so many times, and all these supposed experts, they showed him how the election wasn't stolen. So basically all these people told him that the election wasn't stolen. So obviously you had to believe them, right? He had to believe them. So that now, just because they say that don't mean like, nigga, I ain't gotta believe you, nigga. Just because you tell me you got $1 billion in the bank, nigga, show me, nigga. And then just because you show me, how I know that's yours? I don't know that's your billion. So Roger Rose, appreciate you, brother. He says, he said, it's like that RICO conspiracy charge. Yep. All you have to do is conspire. Nigga, they just need you conspiring. So how they gonna get him? So this is how they gonna get him. So how they gonna get him is they have co-conspirators, right? For you to be a conspiracy, you got to be conspiring with somebody, right? Those are called your co-conspirators. So they named who the co-conspirators was. Like Rudy Giuliani and all these other cats, right? Supposedly the people Trump had confided in. Basically they're saying, you believe this bullshit? Biden didn't win this bullshit. This is bullshit, nigga. How the fuck a old ass dead nigga sitting in a goddamn basement, not even campaigning? How the hell he beat me? Not only beat me, he got 15 million more votes than Barack Obama, the biggest presidential rock star of all time. He got 15 million more votes than Barack Obama. Get the fuck out of here. So this is what Trump is saying to Rudy Giuliani and the people around him, right? That's all he's saying. He just expressing the fact. It's not like he's like, I know they didn't rig the election, but let's go steal the election anyway, guys. You with me? You with me, guys? Huh? Who's with me? Let's go steal the election. I know it's legit, but fuck them. Let's go raid this motherfucker. This is what they're saying. Hold up. So that's what they're saying Trump is doing. Right? But all Trump was doing was like, nigga, this is some bullshit. Y'all believe this? Hey, nigga, fucking, this bullshit. Ain't no way in hell this nigga. So that's what he doing. He just complaining. And they calling it conspiracy. Now, how did they get him? How did they get him? They went to the niggas co-conspirators. They went to Rudy Giuliani and all them other niggas. And they said, look, you guys are the co-conspirators listed. Basically, you know, is they're all lawyers. All the co-conspirators who are listed are all lawyers except for one. So they like, y'all niggas know how this go. Nigga, y'all niggas know how this shit go, nigga. Conspiracy charges, we don't need to prove nothing. All you niggas is gonna get at least a couple years. So, what y'all wanna do? Y'all know something? I can't hear you. They went like that. And Rudy Giuliani and all those niggas who were supposed to be on Trump's side, they all started like, well, let me tell you, my nigga. Well, back in 2017, this nigga said, and then back in 2020, and this nigga, they just started running off at the mouth because they told them they was gonna go to jail as Trump's co-conspirators. Now, does that mean that he actually committed conspiracy? No. That still doesn't mean that he believed that he knew the election. See, again, they still have to prove that he knew the election wasn't rigged. But how they're going to do it is they're going to get Rudy Giuliani and all them niggas to say that he did know it wasn't rigged. But how do you think? I don't have to accept, nigga. How did he know for sure? He's not counting the votes himself. So at the end of the day, they still don't know if he committed it. So, but they got Rudy Giuliani and them in there to snitch like a Rudy is a bitch, and all those other people who was in there chilling with him. See, man, watch who you keep close, man. I keep my circle small. Damn it, watch who you keep next to you. God damn it, you don't know when niggas will be flipping on you like that. That's crazy. This nigga's in there complaining about the election, and they turned it into he knew the election wasn't rigged and said, let's go raid the Capitol building and take the country over. Like, how dumb does this nigga gotta be to think that was gonna work? Really? You gonna raid the Capitol building and take over the government, nigga? Cause they don't have tanks 2 blocks down the road. That's what niggas with AK-47s that's about to raid this whole goddamn bitch, come and shoot everybody in this bitch. No, they don't have that. We're just gonna take over the Capitol building, and this is gonna be our America. What idiot would think that? They know he didn't think that. He didn't even say it. He didn't. So this is all bullshit. But they may get him this time because conspiracy charges are much easier to get somebody on than all the other bullshit that they got him with. So we shall see. This is absolutely crazy. But again, every time they got him, they came out and charged him. It was the day after something happened with Daddy Biden. And then you seen that the baby Biden's business partner did the interview with Tucker Carlson. And that nigga basically spilled the beans without spilling the beans. He was like, yeah, that nigga Biden knew we was doing business. And like nigga, when he was making calls, I'm a businessman. He knew I did business with his son. So shit, he had to know at some point that he was doing business. So he went and spilled the beans trying to say that they were trying to say that Biden's, he was peddling the illusion of influence. That's because they basically, that's illegal. You can't do this type of stuff that they're doing. But, you know, using politicians, you know, basically that's illegal. You can't buy off politicians. That's bribery, right? So basically what they were saying was he wasn't really selling. He wasn't really selling favors to people. It was or to Hunter Biden's business associates. It was the illusion of access. So if I'm at a business meeting, I'm Hunter, I'm in a business meeting, and I get a phone call and it's Pops, I'm like, oh shit, oh, excuse me, gentlemen, my vice president dad is on the phone. Hold on while I put this on speaker. Yeah, Dad. What do you need? Yeah, I'm just sitting here with a couple of business associates. This is how this nigga do that shit. Say hi, Dad. Hello, fellas. So that's the illusion of access. These niggas are crazy, man.
Thanks, Dad. We'll go to lunch later. Click. So that was my dad, guys. So where were we? You know, where were we? You were offering how much? I think you were saying 10 million, but I think I was saying 70 million. Where were we? Were we getting anywhere close on that? 10, I said 70. Oh, I think my dad may be calling again.
This nigga's hilarious. And so the business partner was funny. This nigga was like, you know how DC work, man. He was like, and he said, so Hunter Biden was hired to do some crazy, he was hired to be the head of something. I forgot what it was at some company. This company in Ukraine, right? He was hired to be the head part of this company. So, what's his name? Tucker Carlson says, does Hunter Biden have any experience? Does he know how to do that job? And then the guy said, he knows how to hire experienced people to do the performance. Like, nigga, why is Hunter Biden the head of this damn position if he don't know shit about that goddamn that position in the company? Cause it's bribery, goddammit. So that's how that was going. They got caught. They got their asses caught.
Let me just put my dad on. Hello, Dad. I miss you, bro. When are we gonna see each other, man?
Like,
hold on, guys. Be right with you.
Like, this nigga is insane. So, moving right along. Hunter Biden, hilarious ass. There was some new research. This is jacked up, y'all. Y'all might not like this one. There's some new research that showed by this lady, Dr. Anna. I don't know how you say it. Mihal. Damn. Let me. Dr. Anna Mihalcia.
Mahakanen.
No, wait. It's spelled Mihacea. I don't know how you pronounce that, so sorry. I think it's Dr. Anna Mihalcia. Mahakan. But Dr. Anna Mahakan, she showed in her research, her new research, that uncupcake people have the cupcake. You got the protein, you got the cupcake candles, you got the cupcake sprinkles in your bloodstream. Uncupcake people. This is new shit. They showed that the hydrogel that they were using in the cupcakes, that it was called self-assembling hydrogel. This is what she called it. Self-assembling hydrogel. That all these things, like these metal. First of all, she was showing pictures, microscope, the electron microscope film footage. There was like flashing lights in the bloodstream. It was lights coming on and off. It was blinking, boom, 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 boom. Like, nigga, it was fucking Kanye West. Flashing lights, boom, 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 boom. Like, they were just boom, boom, boom all over. And then you saw metal coming together, metal structures. So it was flashing lights, and then it was metal around it looked like gold. Honestly, it looked like gold. The first film looked like gold, and then she showed some that looked like graphene, that graphene, carbon, whatever. And then the structures were, you've seen this before. They were showing up. They were assembling into squares with X's in the middle. Elon, no, I'm just kidding. I know y'all conspiracy niggas. The X was in the middle of the self-assembling diode, the electrons in your bloodstream. So it gotta be Elon. The X was in the middle. But that's what she showed.
And so the flashing light, she's saying, was uploading your data to the cloud. This was the Wi-Fi in your bloodstream, and it was flash as it would flash. Each flash was an emission to the cloud. Holy shit. Did you put it in there? Thank you, cause I said so. Appreciate the mods. Thank y'all. So again, Dr. Anna shows. So that's what she showed. Thank you, Dr. Anna. Then you saw that they got the new head. So that's real. So really quick, just get back to that. So uncupcake people, because it's everywhere, in the air, in the food, everywhere. So it's in everybody's bloodstream. So at this point, if you have never cleansed before, you gotta do a cleanse. If you've never cleansed before, you gotta do a cleanse, goddammit. And I would start doing one twice a year. I used to do only once a year. When this Pandeezy hit, twice, doing 2, get it out. So there are many ones that you can clean. So you want to do something that cleanses the metals out of your system, because these are metal, they put metals in your system. So do one that cleanses the metals out of your system. You can do the Dr. Russell cleanse. The one I just did was the juice. I did juicing. I juiced no less than 3 times a day. When I woke up in the morning, big 16-ounce glass of juice, and I had everything in there. Y'all asked me what was in my juice. So sometimes I get it from Timmy Tight Top, but if I'm really doing my cleanse and I want it, I'll do it myself. So I had kale and all 3 types of kale, different types of kale: black kale, red kale, green, spinach. Yo, Broderick Enoch, appreciate you. Thank you, brother, for the Cash App. Also, everybody want to hit me up on the Cash App. That's the Cash App. Real Nagas 9, the number 9. Hold on. That's Real Nagas and the number 9. Also, people for Patreon, if you want to do the status class and the Patreon contract, learning how to contract, learn contract law, how to keep 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's patreon.com/realnagas. If you sign up to the highest levels of status class, you get the paperwork for free when you can explain it. All right, so so you got to start cleansing, y'all. So what I did, I had kale, like I said, 3 types of kale, collard greens, spinach. I'm trying to get through all the greens. Celery, cucumbers, chard, parsley, different types of parsley, because parsley is a blood cleanser, if y'all didn't know. Beets, so I did yellow and red beets, ginger, apples, a bunch of apples. Had to sweeten all that shit up. What else did I put in there? Oh, lemons. About 2 or 3 lemons. Damn. I think I'm leaving maybe one thing off, but I blended all of that in one goddamn juice. So all of those things in one. And I'm leaving some. I think I'm leaving some shit out, but all of that in one juice, and down that every damn morning. And man, that shit works. Man, had me feeling so good. Right now, I need to go back on it because I've been working out my damn joints. My damn joints is all messed up from all the damn lifted weights and all that stuff. So I need to go back on it. The sugar and meat in your joints, man, that don't do good. So cleanse, because uncupcake people, uncraxinated people have the spike proteins she started to find. And she said everybody she tested found that she found had some in it. Everybody, no matter what it was. So make sure y'all get out there and do your thing. Then you see they replaced Fauci at the NIH with Dr. Jean Marazzo. I think that's her name. Dr. Jean Marazzo.
but she's a Fauci minion working with Fauci's wife. So now we got Fauci's wife and Fauci's minion, which is Dr. Jean Marazzo, is the head of the NIH, and she got famous because she was pushing lockdowns and masks super hard during the lockdowns, right? Something that Fauci made up. You see how she with the bullshit? Fauci literally made up lockdowns and masks. And this bitch, she was on every podcast over there. We need to do these. This is going to save lives. And blah, 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 and blah, we're going to save lives, everybody. We're going to save lives. And Fauci made all that shit up. He made it all up. So, obviously, she's with the bullcrap. But she told the line when she was supposed to, so she gets rewarded. Because she going to do what Fauci wanted to do anyway. So she's with the bullshit. Then in a special hearing in Australia, with the Senate in Australia, the P.F. Heiser Bakery had to give testimony. They called them before a grand jury, not a grand jury, but the Senate. They had to give testimony in front of the Senate on the cupcakes, because Australia and New Zealand were probably the hit the hardest by the mandates and all the bull crap. They was hit crazy, right? So one Australian senator, he kept asking the question. Well, the question he asked was, did you? Well, because the cupcakes are found to cause myocarditis, and pericarditis, allegedly. We got to, even though it's in the study that shows, P.F. Heiser Bakery admits, but we got to say allegedly. Yo, everybody, take your goddamn shoes off if you in here with your shoes on. You done walked up in here, you tracking dog poop and all kind of stuff on my Persian rug. Boy, I'll put these gloves on, we'll get you in the rings. But seriously, please take your shoes off. That means hit the like button. So they know that it causes pericarditis and myocarditis, right? So they were asking, have you found out how and why? This is the question he asked. The two niggas at the P.F. Heiser Bakery, they said, well, it has been shown that it's very mild. It's very, very mild. Virtually no one gets. Nigga, I didn't ask you that. He said, I didn't ask you that. He said, he's like, I asked you, have you found out why and how it causes myo and pericarditis? Well, the studies have shown that it's very, very few, that it's very rare that happens. No one, it barely happens, and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, did I ask you that? I didn't ask you that, nigga, again. What I asked you was, do you know why it happened? And how it happened? And if it is still happening, why are you pushing it to the public? Why are you pushing this to the public if you know this is happening? Well, again, the studies show that happens very, nigga, boy, he wanted to jump over that damn, he wanted to jump over that table and strangle that nigga because he kept saying, like, nigga, yes or no? He wanted to know yes or no. So they was going through it. Could not answer why and how. They said, we don't know why and how. They haven't done no studies on why and how the cupcake causes myocarditis and pericarditis. But they just wanted to keep jumping to the fact that the studies show it don't happen that much. What you tripping on, nigga? Shit. Out of 100 people, only 30 people get it, nigga. Goddamn, what the hell you tripping on, nigga? What is this nigga tripping on? Hey, did y'all see the Chinese tennis player? 21 years old?
who fell out at his tennis match? Go look that up. 21-year-old Chinese tennis player fell out at his match. Nigga's whole career is over now. But these niggas want to be like, hey, nigga, it don't happen that much. Shit, nigga, it don't happen that much, my nigga. I don't know what you tripping on. Like, wait a minute, didn't LeBron's son just pass out? Hey, nigga, I don't know nothing about none of that. I just know the study says it don't happen that much. Maybe LeBron's son was hot. I don't know. Maybe he saw a fat booty walk across the gym. And it affected him. He just passed out. Like, oh my God, look at that fat ass. Oh shit. I don't know. I wasn't there. Was you? Like, nigga, this is what these niggas are. Man, he was tap dancing and moonwalking and crip walking. And he was doing everything in his power not to answer that question. Y'all need to go check that video out. That shit is hilarious. They did not want to answer that question at all. Hey, nigga, hey, moon. That nigga started moonwalking, electric sliding and gliding and nigga, if you don't answer this goddamn question right now, nigga, I will get over there and pimp slap the shit out of you. So they finally answered it. No, we don't know. Because then the normal stats came out and they show that 75, this is fucked up. Especially if this is what LeBron's son got. Because me and LeBron got our beef, goddammit. You was in on Kobe's death, nigga. And you came to LA trying to steal his legacy. We got our beef, damn it, bitch ass nigga. But I ain't got nothing out for your son. This is messed up if this is happening to your son, because 75% of people who get myocarditis, this is the statistic, die within 5 to 10 years. This is crazy. This heart surgeon was on, man, y'all got to get on Real World News. So this cardiologist was breaking it down on the news. He said 75% of people who get myocarditis, myocarditis, 75% kick the bucket within 5 to 10 years. And then he said it's not 100% because some of them are really mild. Some of them are actually mild and they live a little longer. But 75% of people who get that shit die within 5 to 10 years. So if LeBron's son has it, I'm really, hey man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. And if I'm LeBron, I'm smashing on everybody, nigga. I am smashing on, nigga, what? I'm blowing up every goddamn anything I see, nigga. Every goddamn lab, every doctor I see, nigga, don't you step in front of me. If you got a goddamn white coat on, nigga, I'm snatching your fucking throat out. Nigga, this is Patrick Swayze from fucking Roadhouse. I am taking everybody out. If I'm LeBron and my son got myocarditis and that's the statistic. You can't even say that. That's the statistic that they're going with, or that's out there. 5 to 10 years. Oh, nigga, I'm taking out everybody. He said John Q. Somebody said John Q. Hey, that's hilarious. John Q like a motherfucker. God damn it. John Q was a great movie. God damn it. Shout out to Denzel. That nigga, you know you dropped a tear for Denzel. Y'all niggas who watched that, y'all know y'all was crying when Denzel was gonna kill himself. Y'all know you was. And how many of y'all? But shout out to Denzel. But 75%. That's crazy, man. And then they said this. Usually, the statistic before the pandemic happened, people who got myocarditis, this is the stat. This is why like 70, when they say 75% of people who get it, because it's very rare. It's so rare that before the Pandemic happened, usually only 1 out of 1,000,000 people got it. And that was from some rare viral infection. Only 1 out of 1,000,000 were getting it before the Pandemic. Do y'all want to know what the stat is after the Pandemic? How many people are getting myocarditis and pericarditis? Out of 1,000,000? Guess how much? He said, did Bronny get jabbed? Yep, that's what LeBron said. His family got jabbed. That's what he said. I got me and my family jabbed, and it was best for me and my family. We all got jabbed, blah, blah, blah. He said that. So, and maybe he did too, because his son had to play basketball and all that type of stuff. So in order to participate in those functions, he had to get cupcake. But guess how many people now, after the Pandemic, are getting myocarditis? 30,000 to 100,000 out of 1,000,000. Somebody said 1,000,000. It's 30,000. It's actually, I took it down. I actually gave you a mild stat. It's really 30,000 to 150,000 out of 1,000,000 now are showing up with myocarditis. That's crazy. That is insane. That means in 5 to 10 years, you just gonna have people just kicking the bizucket. They gonna be goddamn, they gonna be punters with the bucket. They gonna be kicking that shit so hard. They gonna be kicking 70-yard field goals with their bucket. It sucks. Now again, I believe, they say myocarditis, you can't come back from it. I don't believe that. I believe eating well, changing your diet, changing your, because your body remakes itself all the time. You're shedding cells, and your cells are dying off and regrow. So you can reprogram them cells. They don't have to come with the old programming. You can reprogram those cells. Your body listens to your consciousness. Meditation, health, cleansing your body, vibration, spiritual vibration, all of that stuff, man. All these things work and help. Working out, getting oxygen, oxygenating the body, which heals the heart. I know it may seem counterintuitive. They say, well, if you work out hard, you may drop dead and die, but you work up to that. If you have myocarditis, then you work out slowly, building the heart back up. You don't just, see these niggas, they just jumping into a super strenuous workout, not knowing they have it, and then boom, they falling over. And then also not doing the cleansing, the internal stuff that they need to do, putting the stress on the organs that food and you know, and alcohol and all this other stuff does. So if you can definitely come back from it, for sure. But you have to be diligent and conscious about it. But that stat right now, that 30,000 to 150,000 out of 1,000,000 is insane, when it used to be 1 in 1,000,000. They went from 1 in 1,000,000 to 150,000 out of 1,000,000. Holy shit. Who gonna pay for that? Who's gonna pay for that? It's fucked up. So moving right along. It's jacked up. Last couple things. Did you see there was the face of the supposed oldest human ever they revealed? Did y'all see that? It was a crushed skull. The skull was bashed in from the front here at the mouth here. So it had kind of a piece of the bottom and a little bit of the front part up here. And so basically what they did is they remade it. They redid it. Yo, Bobby Digital, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the cash app. So basically they did a computer composite. They remade it. Did y'all see it?
You can see it. If you go to Daily Mail, I think it may be in there, but you can just pull it up. Oldest human ever. I think this person's supposed to be 45,000 years old. 45. So this person was 45,000, or they walked 45,000 years ago. There's a woman who lived 45,000 years ago in Czechia. That's in the Czech Republic, which used to be Czechoslovakia. Who live in Czechoslovakia, people? Anybody? What shade of people live in Czechoslovakia? Let me be more specific. Did somebody say black people? You mean the real? Well, black and white are terms, but if you're using the common term of black and white Caucasian people, absolutely. Czech Republic, Caucasians. This skull, now go look at the remake of the skull. It's not, so they so goddamn funny when they do these remakes, like they did with Cleopatra, the remake of Cleopatra, and King Tut. Yeah, these crazy, they be light skinning these niggas off like a motherfucker. These niggas lived in a place where the sun was 118 degrees a day, every day. But these niggas is all light skinned. Why was they light skinned? Because they were the upper class and they stayed inside all the goddamn time. Get the fuck out of here. They were the upper noble class, and the upper noble class, they stayed in the temples all the time, which means they didn't get much sun. So that's why they were light. I will slap the shit out of you. I will slap the ever-loving shit out of you with that bullshit. So, the picture of her, first of all, she a chubby ass. They done made her chubby as shit. I don't know why you made her all fucking chubby, like she a chipmunk with a bunch of fucking a bunch of chestnuts in her goddamn cheeks. But she's not pale, but so in order to make her not pale, they gave her a shade of, like a little hint shade of melanin, like like that much. Like, you want a little melanin? There you go. So they gave her that much melanin. She looked like she got dirt on her face. She looked like a Caucasian person with dirt on her face. She got all this, she got curly ass hair. Basically, she looked like El DeBarge. She like a chubby member of El DeBarge. the lost family of member of El DeBarge. Miko DeBarge. That's who she looked like. Miko DeBarge. They gave her a Jerry curl. This is a computer composite. Why the fuck did you get this girl a Jerry curl? And I don't mean like this curly hair. This bitch got a shiny curly, like, nigga, she took the sheen, like, who seen I'm Gonna Get You Brother? Oh, excuse me, not I'm Gonna Get You Brother. Hollywood Shuffle. When Robert Townsend was that's what her damn Jerry curl looked like. She looked like homeboy when they was curl, do the Jerry curl, don't stop, do the Jerry curl. Go if y'all haven't seen Hollywood Shuffle, that part of the movie. First of all, the whole movie's funny, but that part of the movie is funny as shit. But she looked like she was spraying Afro Sheen all over her shit. But it's a white person. So, goddamn, that person is supposed to be the oldest living person they found in Czech Republic. A Caucasian dirty person with a Jerry curl. They are some funny motherfuckers. They are so hell-bent on erasing you from being the mothers and fathers of the planet. I'm telling you, in about 30 years, watch how they muddle the waters and be like, well, everybody didn't necessarily come from Africa. Because they already said that they were different, they said they were different races of people in Africa. What the fuck did that mean? Different races of people in Africa at the time before the migration. What? Well, everybody didn't necessarily evolve from the modern, what's known as the African, the quintessential African phenotype. There were other phenotypes in Africa. You have to know that. If you were a scholar, if you were a scholar like me, you would know there were other phenotypes over in Africa. You're not just the only motherfucker who gave birth to the planet, African. So this is their shit, right? Oh, Preston Davis, thank you, brother. So this is their philosophy. You're not the only motherfucker, African. There were other phenotypes. What does that mean? No, there wasn't other phenotypes. There were other shades because we manifest melanin doesn't come out the same shade all the time. So yeah, there were different shades of people over in Africa. So they said her dark features were brought to life by an international team of academics from Brazil, Australia, and Italy using digital model of her broken skull. That's what they just said. Again, her dark features. They said, and they said go look at that damn picture. They said she got dark features. Her dark features, because we threw a little dirt on her face and smudged it around. So that's dark, right, everybody? That's melanin. It looks like melanin, right? Jimmy, Karen, Sarah, Bob. Okay. So she looks melanin. She looks melanated. So her dark features, were brought to life by an international team of academics from Brazil, Australia, and Italy, using a digital model of her broken bone skull. It's bullshit. So then they're trying to erase you from history. Let's not let them do it. And how do we do that? We pass our history to we uncover our history. First of all, we have to know it. We study it. And then we constantly disseminate it to the people so that no matter how much bullshit they put out, we know that no non-melanated people can produce melanated people. Right here. If you non-melanated, you can't produce melanated people unless you got some melanin within them genes. And where did that melanin come from? Africa. So they fucking with the science, y'all, but we not gonna let them. Then the last thing, I thought this was kind of interesting. Did you see astronomers? They found a question mark in space. Did y'all see that? There's one of the telescopes. I forgot the name of it. James something telescope, whatever. It took a picture. Taking pictures of all the space stars and galaxies and shit. Took a picture. There was a question mark in space. A big, bright, and I mean, not something that kind of looked like a question mark. Something that looks 70% like a question mark, 80%. This motherfucker was 110% a question mark in the middle of the space sky. It was like that, and separated at the bottom with a perfect circle ball at the end of it. Go look at that shit. Who put that shit in the space? A question mark. Question mark. Ding. That's what we doing right there. No, it's not CGI. That's in the goddamn science paper. This is in the science book. Astronomers. They found this shit. Go look at it. They said what they think it is two galaxies. Let me see. They said they think it's two merging galaxies. How the hell is a question mark two merging galaxies? And why are they the same exact color? Because the question mark part and then the circle, the ball point at the bottom are both the exact same color. If they were coming from two different galaxies, wouldn't they be two different colors? I'm assuming, wouldn't they be two different colors? So, who put the question mark? Was it the aliens? Because, nigga, we've been seeing a whole lot of goddamn aliens lately. Are they trying to talk to niggas? Putting a question mark in the middle of the galaxy, like, hey, boom, what the? Niggas right, man. And when I tell y'all, please go look. I hope y'all go look up the picture of the question mark. It's in the Daily Mail too. That's also in the Daily Mail in the science section. Go look in the science section in the Daily Mail, and you can see the picture of the question mark. That shit is right there, plain as day. No denying, no discussion, no dispute. It is a question mark in the middle of space. Yo, One Immaculate, thank you, brother. Is your God classes on the what? No, I'm gonna stop. No, not. So I got on the website and one-time fee. So yeah, you can buy God classes from the Real Nuggets. Yes. So the God classes are up on Real Nuggets. If you want to buy God classes, I sell them. I think 2 at a time. So you can buy 2 God classes at a time, and I'll send them to you. But because there's like 40 God classes, and each one is about 3 hours long, at least. Some went 4 to 5 hours. So we were breaking down a whole bunch of stuff. If you were able to see the God class series, I did this in 2018. I'm going to release them eventually, but if you want to buy them, it's on realnoggets.com, and you can buy them at 2 a piece. But so I think we are getting closer to the undeniable unveiling of extraterrestrials, or the admittance of extraterrestrials. I mean, a goddamn giant question mark in the middle of space. I've seen all kind of nebulas look like things, and they sort of look like the thing, and kind of look like an eye or a horse or this and that. I've seen so many nebulas look like things. This is not what that is. This is not a nebula that looks like a question mark. Some goddamn extraterrestrial intelligence or some shit put a question mark in the middle of space, wanting us to see it, or somebody to see it. But I'm thinking they wanted us to see it because we know what a question mark is. Humans use that symbol. I know that we use that symbol, so goddamn. And then, moving on with the science news, some more scientists, they plan to, they're unveiling, this is crazy, these niggas are crazy. Now, I already told you about how they wanted to, so you've already known that they want to block out the sun, right? Y'all heard about Bill Gates. He wants to block out the sun by shooting calcium particles into the sky. Calcium, being white, I guess, reflecting the sunlight right back out from the planet, saying that this is want to help climate change, reflecting the sunlight, calcium particles. Okay, great. Then a couple months ago, I told y'all about the new plan that they had. They said this was a plan that they got from the movie. It's crazy. That movie is crazy too. If you haven't seen it, Wandering Earth 1 and 2. So Wandering Earth, they put some jets on the Earth and moved the planet out of the solar system so that the sun wasn't beaming on the planet. They said, oh shit, that's a good idea. That looked good in the movie, didn't it? Oh, shit. Well, let's try it. They gonna do that, or they want to do it. That's one of the plans. Now, the new plan that they have, there's an asteroid that's moving past us. That's coming. A giant asteroid is coming and moving past the Earth. What these crazy niggas want to do is, they're hilarious. What these crazy fools want to do is they basically put an umbrella onto the asteroid. They want to put an umbrella on the asteroid to block, like an asteroid gonna hold the umbrella like a parasol and block the sun for the humans. They want to put a parasol on the goddamn on an asteroid, y'all, to block the sun from you. Yo, One Immaculate, what'd you say? What do you think about Vlad TV interview on Greer? I didn't see it. I'll check it out. I didn't see it. But they are moving anything to block the sun out. Why are they trying to block the sun out, everyone? Climate change? Sure. Climate change, yeah. It's all about the climate change. Climate change for them. Then told you about the new sun cycle. Again, if you haven't seen it, go watch Music of the Spheres episode of Outer Limits. Outer Limits, the episode is Music of the Spheres, where the aliens had to change our skin to gold because the new sun cycle was coming. And so we needed protection from the UV rays of the new sun cycle. So they turned us into gold. The aliens turned us all into gold. Now somebody said they saw a melanated person in that damn TV show. I didn't see one. Y'all need to tell me where that melanated person was. 'Cause I watched that damn episode at least 10 times. I don't remember seeing no melanated person in that episode. But maybe I'm wrong, but goddamn it, where was the melanated person in that episode? But because we don't need it. We didn't need to be turned into gold. They know that. That'd be stupid of them to put a melanated person in that episode when they're talking about the sun and the sun's rays. When everyone knows melanin blocks the sun. Or it doesn't block it. It absorbs the sun's rays and converts it to good energy for you. So it does actually block UV rays though. So it allows all the other things in. And melanin is, man, y'all better, y'all have no idea how dope your melanin is. It's like Spawn. Y'all seen the shit Spawn with Michael Jai White, the cartoon Spawn. That's melanin, where it thinks for its own, it thinks by itself. It just does whatever you need it to do because it wants to help you. That's your melanin. So when the sun too much UV rays is coming in, melanin, it'll crazy. So if you have more, whatever the most sun is coming in, the melanin will gather there, block the UV rays, but let the good energy let the good energy in from the sun. Your melanin is off the goddamn chain, man. Room temperature superconductor, like we were talking about last week. They talking about this LK99 that they just found that's going to change the world because they found a room temperature superconductor, but you already got one. We walking around with this shit since the beginning. So, but they want to put an umbrella on a rock floating by, to block out the sun when they know who receives the most power from the sun. Who do you think that Superman metaphor is about? When Superman, he gets power from the sun. Nigga goes up. You see Superman, this nigga ain't had no sunlight in about a good fucking 30 days. This nigga look all shriveled up and like, how many of y'all seen The Flash? When they had Supergirl in there. They had Supergirl. Sorry, spoiler alert. Y'all ain't seen it. 3, 2, 1. So they had Supergirl in the dungeon down in this goddamn metal thing in the complete darkness with a ball of kryptonite above her. So she had no sunlight. That girl was sucked. She was all sucked up and so they brought her back out. Batman and them brought her back up, and she flew up to the sun and boom, and then she started whooping ass. But that's you. That's your ass. That was a metaphor for you. Damn it. So just had to let y'all know about that right there. But until they do move the planet or try to block us out and take us all out with a goddamn giant parasol, like we living in 1875 Victoria, you walking around the dirt road with a parasol trying to keep the sun off your ass. Make sure y'all get over and get your police stop law packages, flashcards, your Know Your Rights manual, everything you need to know about police stops and Terry stops with your police stops on foot, that right there. Then get the public official bonds book so you can get back at police officers when all of this happens. When all that stuff goes down, you go back and you get that police insurance. Every time they violate your constitutional rights, you can go after that police bond or that police insurance every single time. Absolutely. $75,000 for this violation, $75,000 for that violation, $75,000 for this violation. You goddamn right you can, but you need to know how to do it, and you need to know where the bonds are in order for you to be able to do it. So that's what this does right here. And you keep this in your car right here. Like my man, one of the board members from the Know Your Rights Foundation who got pulled over by the police last night because he was making illegal U-turns. Brian, no, but he wasn't illegal, but he made a wide U-turn and said the police officer said he turned in the bike lane, which he didn't see, which basically meant if he couldn't fight it, he didn't know the law, then that meant he was at fault. However, when she came up, he pulled these things out because she was asking for his ID, and he was like, well, why do I have to give you my ID? Because she said, I'm not going to give you a ticket, but I just need to see your ID. Then he said, well, you need to see my ID if you ain't going to give me a ticket. Then he pulled these out and gave them to her. And then all of a sudden, she got another call. I don't know. Have a nice day, sir. She got another call. She had to go somewhere else. And so, again, keep this in your car. You give this to the police officer. You say, I don't answer questions. This is a constitutional rights card. Let them know what your rights are, what will happen if they violate those rights. Qualified immunity card lets them know that they lose their qualified immunity, their shield that protects them when they violate your rights, when they know that, and they don't know that they violated your rights. But when you tell them or you alert them they're in violation, they're in danger of violating your rights, and you do it on camera, then they lose the qualified immunity. And then this is the qualified immunity notice that has the law on there that lets them know that. And again, the very first one, Malley versus Briggs, a police officer or public official loses their qualified immunity when they knowingly violate the law or are plainly incompetent. So you keep these in your car, hand them, and say, I don't answer questions. Who was that just hit me up? Bio1656. Thank you, brother. Said the other planets won't allow them to try that, to try to put an umbrella on the rock. Maybe not. Hope not. But boom, right here, you get that. And then if you need your crack scene, you need your crack scene exemption cards. These are at knowyourrightsfoundation.org. You get these exclusively there because they're not going to let go of the Pandeezy world order. So make sure you're armed for when they come for you. And you have the P.F. Heiser Bakery report that says 1,223 people kicked the bucket in the first 4 days, so they can't force you to do that. What up, Corey Chinzera Anubis? Thank you, brother. He said, remember Superman died. He had to wear the black suit. Yep. It represented melanin. Yep. To get more sun to heal. Absolutely, man. There you go. That's right. When Superman died in Batman versus Superman, or excuse me, was it Batman versus Superman? Was that the one we got killed in the movie? Because two of the movies sucked after Man of Steel. But in one of the movies, he had to wear the black suit because it pulled more sunlight and heat from the sun. Absolutely right. Represented melanin. Thank you for the Easter egg, but for sure. But then right here, you guys, we got these are the exemption letters that come with the cards. So you hand these to your boss. You say, I don't answer questions. And remember, you get the whole police stop law package for free. Because you got to make sure you guys support. You got to know everything that you need to know about your melanin. We just went over a whole lot. I'm sure y'all didn't know. Get out there and learn why you are Spawn and Black Panther and Superman with the black suit on and all the rest of these goddamn superheroes they made up about you because you have melanin, but you don't know how to use it. You have no idea how to keep it clean, how to enhance it. You don't know any of that stuff. But Fauci and them do. the NIH is one of these people who's doing the study. This is one of these groups. The NIH, Fauci, was one of these niggas doing the study on your melanin for the last 40 years. This is 116 years. But he's been doing study on your melanin for the last 40-something years. And you think that didn't play into the effect when they came out with this damn cupcake? When they came out with the cupcake, you think the fact that the knowledge of how your melanin works didn't play a factor? Because RFK just came out and said that the cupcakes were engineered, were not in, or the Boogie V, the COVID-19, it was engineered, or it wasn't engineered for Chinese people and Khazars, the tiny hat cats. But it was most effective for melanated people and Hispanics. So why was that? Because of your melanin. So make sure you get out there, you get the hard copy. I give you the whole Police Stop Law package for free. And that includes a deck of flashcards. And remember, that's $200 value, damn it. The whole Police Stop Law package is an extra $200 that you, a value that you're going to get on top of this. So again, trying to hook y'all up. Make sure that you have everything you need to know. If you just want any of the flashcards, get over to realnoggets.com or knowyourrightsfoundation.org and hook it up. Roger Groves, appreciate you, brother. You said the documentary Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind was good. Yeah, man. That dude Greer's off the, yeah, he off the chain for sure. Make sure y'all watch that if you didn't. And also, what is it? Unacknowledged. Those are his two documentaries that I seen. And then he has a new one. I forgot the name of the new one. Something about technology or something. But yeah, his videos are off the chain. But I'm out of here, everybody. Make sure y'all hook up. Make sure y'all call Timmy Tight Top. Let me give you the number again because his website is down right now. So make sure y'all text him if you want to order. That's 323-864-4425. Again, 323-864-4425. Text him 5 off juice and he'll hook you up with the discount. But let him know what you want. Let him know your address and he'll send it to you. Also, Bill Sauce Smuckatelli with the Trader Joe's. With the Trader Joe's organic sriracha barbecue sauce, y'all ain't, man, I'm telling you right now, y'all ain't had nothing till y'all had that. Yo, who was that? Transcendental, appreciate you. Says erasing our origins has always been the plan. Absolutely, hence religion, for sure. And is that it? That's it, everybody. Make sure, all my mods, I appreciate you because I said so. Faith Ford. Who else was in here? Did I get anybody? Did I miss any of my mods in here today? I think I got my mods in here today. So appreciate you because I said so, Faith Ford, and Miss Jeannie and everybody, all the other mods who are usually in here. I'm out of here. I'm hungry as hell. It's chicken shawarma. I'm switching it up, everybody. I'm eating chicken shawarma. I gotta switch it up. Y'all need to be proud of me. I'm not going to do turkey burgers today. It's chicken shawarma today. So let me go get my chicken shawarma. Thank y'all. Appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.